Because I had a bunch. What happened was I had a bunch of girlfriends. Okay, in middle school, I had a bunch of. I mean, we're talking girls in every fucking middle school there is, and I had like 5, 6, 7 of them because we would all meet up at the main dances. Like all the middle schools would go to one dance, and I was really popular with all around. So, and I had this thing called AIM. You guys remember AIM?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to have, but I had all the girls, like all the freaking girls, like 149 people, and like half of them were girls. So like when I got kicked out of district, I left everybody. Like I left in handcuffs. The cops arrested me, and I was out there.
What'd they arrest you for?
For possession. But see, I was already a bad kid. I was truancy all the time. I was getting into fights. I was the worst of the worst kids in middle school. And a lot of people looked up to me, and I ended up becoming a fake because they're like, wait a minute, the Jerry we knew isn't fake. Because when it came down to like the real business, I was really like shocked. So anyways, I got kicked out from possession of marijuana, and I just MacGyvered it, man. I just fucking got free internet. Just hook up your landline to the modem, and voila. And I did it all but what I'm trying to say is I taught myself computers from 12 years old all the way up to now. I know everything about Microsoft, and I have a certificate.
Oh, it took
Instead of going for Microsoft, you should have gone for Linux.
Linux wasn't out at the time.
Yeah, Linux wasn't out at the time. It was it was Windows 98.
You had Apple or
Yeah, it was.
DOS.
It was out. Linux came out in '93.
Unix. Yeah, 93. I built my first computer in 83.
Well, yeah, but you're not Joe. No, but as me, the only thing was that, see, my mom worked in trucking, and they had like servers, like these power servers. They had a bunch of computers and stuff like that. My aunt had businesses, and I grew up with computers, but I should have proceeded, but living with no identity kind of screws you over in the long run. Yeah. Because when my dad died, I died. Like when he died, I gave up on life. And yeah. And then that's hard on a kid, Yeah, and then I had a awakening, a rebirth, like around 21, and it's too late. I'm already 21. I'm already experiencing with drugs, and it's already too late.
Experimenting.
I mean, I work in finance, like, go on.
A lot, yeah.
Go on.
I wish
There's this dude that I worked with. There's this dude that I was working with, and he was doing coke off of one of the conference room tables, and his boss caught him, or his manager caught him, and the manager was like, "All right, you got two choices. One, I can fire you, or two, you can share and tell me where you're buying drugs, and I won't tell anyone." And so obviously he shared, and then the both of them got caught doing coke in the conference room, and they both got fired.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah,
shit backfires, don't it?
But see, Adam, like the Adam that I know is a really good person, and I'm sure you have your experiences. You know what I'm saying? But I like to keep you in a really good place. So if you start telling me you're this fucking drug addict motherfucker, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Dude, this is not the Adam. This is not the Adam I know.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of stories about drugs and finance that I could tell.
Okay.
For instance, at CME, I was talking to one of the janitors. He's been working there since the 80s, right? He was telling me in the 80s, CME had a bunch of traders, and these traders would hire runners, right? Like assistants, basically. And some of these assistants, their only job, literally their only job, was to carry a very large backpack of all of the drugs that anyone could ever want. And their job was just, supply drugs on the floor.
Well, from what I know, Chicago has been supplied with a lot of the drugs due to um, El Chapo.
Yeah, we're kind of in the central. Uh,
El Chapo is
highway
like the
goes
main.
straight up to Chicago from.
Yep. And you know what? El Chapo is like. So I only talking about this because between me and El Chapo, he doesn't like people to take pride in the bad things. Like, he's the type of guy. He's legitimate. He's laid back. He don't like to take pride in all this stuff. Like, he's really low key person, good behavior. He's respects a lot. But my family friends are like brothers with El Chapo's family, and like I met a guy that my mom introduced me to his family. That my mom used to work with the trucking company. His brother's like best friends with El Chapo and stuff like that. Yeah.
Huh.
And this was back in 2000, I could say 2014. Well, I'm 33, around like 23, 24 is when I met this guy. But I was, I have a lot of family in Chicago. Like, I have like a lot of family in Chicago. So my great grandpa, before he got married to my great grandma, he had like 12 kids, and all those kids left to Chicago, and we live in Chicago, and a lot of our families from Chicago. But
Nice.
yeah, because my mom worked in the trucking businesses, and owned her own trucking company, and you get involved with some of these guys, and so it became, it becomes a corruption. But at the end of the day, these were good people, and
Yeah, at the end of the day, most people just want to, feed their families.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these guys that I've met, they're not what you think.
Damn.
Like
Really
like with the TV.
She really hit it hard, didn't she?
Like, like the TVs and like the news make these people look like these really bad people or whatever. Like all these murderers and stuff. Like, nope, they're nothing like that. They don't murder people. They don't do any of that stuff. They don't chop people's heads off. Like this, there's nothing like that, man. You know what they are?
Yeah.
They're like Michael Corleone. They're like Lucky Luciano. They're like these guys that actually take the hit for everybody else that makes them a certain person, but they're not. So they're actually like taking the blame for other people that actually do the bad things. So I'm sure like, you know who Lucky Luciano, Al Capone is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like these guys, they were basically like the mouthpiece of a certain organization or whatever, and they took the blame for something, So El Chapo is not what you think he is. He's actually a good person, and they just fucking caught him with some
I
wire
got
tapping.
shot from 300
200 or 300 what?
Northwest 306.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep.
I heard the sound.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Hostile UAV in this sector.
I don't see anybody. And I must make...
Or they were, at least.
Oh, yep, on me, in the room.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking
Yep,
effective fire.
they were there.
Ultra One, your squad is separated. Suggest you stick together.
Revive. Ooh, you
Goddamn.
almost had it, bro.
And
You were
that,
like
I let go of
you
the
were just a
button and it
second
still
away.
kept going. I let go of the button and it kept going.
It's like a second away, man. You were like less
Not
than a
even
second
that.
away.
What do you guys want me to do?
Invite him.
Is he in the building?
Yep.
Try.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Just join up, bud. Join up.
Be advised, enemy operators secured a weapons case. Locations are marked on...
We sent you an invite, dude. If you're not in game chat, come on.
He doesn't want to join up.
All right.
Enemy operators...
Well, you
secure
know
a
where
weapons
they're at.
case. Tracking their location on your TAC
I
map.
guess you'll have to kill him.
Let's see if they. Let's see.
All right, here it goes.
Ultra One, copy that. Requesting medical for you now.
Hmm.
Friendly UAV on station.
Two of them. And neither one of them want to join up, huh? One of them's moving towards our bodies. The other one's still over by the window. Come on, man.
You talking to me?
Not you.
No.
I'm talking to them. There goes my muni box. I'm not be hustling back upstairs. Come on, man, pick me up.
Yeah.
Good job, Ronnie.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Probably English.
So, dudes, I do have to inform you that per Activision's request, I am bound to report you for not communicating in-game.
Yo, dickhead, revive us. Come on, buttheads. Well,
And next season, I'm gonna have we're all gonna have to start doing that.
Doing what?
mm-hmm.
Communication in game is becoming such a big problem. Twitch is not Twitch. Shit. Is that they're going to start getting in trouble for people using their servers to communicate while playing in the game. Activision created the proximity chat and team chat so that people could communicate in-game with other players. The only ones they cannot force to do that are PC players. So, Xbox and PlayStation both have their own kind of a party chat. That will also be prohibited, because when you come in game and you've got a headset plugged in, what shows up next to your gamer tag in game? Whether you're using it or not, is a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they'll actually, you know, add a report function for offensive language.
What's the best silencer?
For which
Yeah,
one?
yeah, exactly. Depends what done.
Hemlock.
Oh, the Hemlock? It's the integrated one. The integrated barrel suppressor.
Why do you say that, G?
Huh?
Why do you say that?
It's the one I use. It's a short
Oh.
little barrel.
No, you should use the best barrel and the best suppressor.
Nope. Using the best barrel and best suppressor does not always guarantee you're going to be able to keep bullets on target.
Well, what's your KD on the Hemlock?
My KD on the Hemlock. The Hemlock, I've got 23 operator kills. And almost 2,000 soldier kills. And I only ran around with the Hemlock for what, 3 weeks?
Hey, you know what we could do, Adam? Do the Chimera, the Honey Badger.
Now, Jay, I do have to say one thing to you.
Yes, sir.
Do not broadcast that I'm reviving you.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You broadcast that I was reviving you.
But how do I not broadcast it?
I was already doing it. And you said revive, revive. No. Don't release that information to the enemy.
Right. Where's Adam at? Adam, you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm picking up my guns.
Oh, why? Oh, you sound sad. Is it because everybody's asleep already?
No.
That's why. Asked me to be quieter.
Okay.
Edit.